자, 에피소드 5 늑대가 나타났다. 이게 아마 마지막 에피소드 같은데 가보도록 할게요. 시작!
I mean, your eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
방금 처음 나온 게 죽은 페이스죠.
Not if I can avoid it.
저게 마지막 모습이었잖아, 페이스. 아, 좋다 이런 거. 하지만 다시 만날 때는
No.
에이.
Holly's sister, Lily.
Do you even give a shit about us? The strays.
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
We're destroying the tree. No!
We're not burning the tree, Snow.
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
I don't know. Snow will come around. She's just... the crane thing hit her hard, and she doesn't really know who her friends are right now.
아, 어제 총 맞았을 때 은탄.
Oh God, Bigby!
갈거랬죠 한번.
was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Bigby, wait. When you get the crooked man, make sure you bring him back
아,
alive.
산채로 데려오라고
He has
하는데
to stand trial.
될까? 가능할까? 모르겠다.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
자, 뒤틀린 남자를 드디어 만났죠. 어떻게 될까요? 아, 이 작살나는 분위기. 아, 이 게임이 2편이 나온다고 하는데 드디어 기대가 되네요. 더 울프 어몽어스. 원작은 그래픽 노블이에요. 매우 재밌어요. 근데 원작은 조금 그래. 솔직히 말하면 그림체가 좀 예스러워. 에피소드 5 늑대가 나타났다.
You've come a long way. You must be tired.
어제 마지막이죠?
And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had
총
a
꺼내는 거
lot of
보소
rest
저거.
recently.
야, 진짜. 총 꺼내는 거 봐. 저거. 덜 맞았나?
Please, Sheriff, relax for a moment, will you?
야, 눈앞에 총 있는데 릴렉스 하라고?
Something to eat. Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant. Really a carpaccio. It's lobster, sirloin. Well, gramercy me. Take a seat at the very least.
야, 우선 한잔 할게.
Got a scotch?
Only Tennessee whiskey.
이런
unfortunately.
스카치도 없으면서 톡.
What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna.
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating. So don't waste the silver.
은탄인가
Sit
보네요.
down, Jersey.
조금 쫄린다.
Well, Sheriff, for the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
You're
비.
destroying this town. You've been doing it for ages.
Destroying this town? What on earth do you mean?
What the hell do you think I mean? Slavery? Kidnapping? Extortion? Murder? What would you call the wholesale corruption of Fabletown?
I would call it the baseless accusation of a desperate sheriff. How are you certain this isn't some conspiracy against me?
사람을 볼 때 주변을 보면 알 수 있다고 했었어. 주변 사람 봐. 다 범죄자야.
Do you like to take their shots at me?
You're right that there's a conspiracy, but you're the one behind it.
I have no need for treachery, Bigby. I do everything right out in the open. But I can understand the confusion, and I'm truly sorry about the trouble all this has caused you. And I hope you believe me when I say, Sheriff, that I sincerely mean to make it up
은타나
to you.
쏘고 나서 화가 내고 싶다고? 참나. 이 블러디 메리 부
I don't
블러디
relish
메리의
telling you that
보스잖아
you were
이놈이.
treated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with
내부적으로 해결하겠다.
internally. I just want to settle the issue for you and to assure you that it's over with. You really don't need to worry yourself further.
I already know who did
그래
it.
누구 한지 이미 알고
Forgive me,
있어.
Sheriff, for doubting your acumen. But who do you think committed these crimes? It's been a long couple of days for you. Perhaps you've become somewhat unscrewed.
너야.
Don't give me this employee bullshit. I know
그래.
it was you.
네가 범인이야.
What must I say to convince you that I'm innocent, dear? It wasn't me. And I
조지야 그런 것 같긴
respect
한데.
you and your job,
어.
I really do, but I'm sorry. I simply can't divulge the transgressor. You really shouldn't worry yourself. As I said, I've got this under control.
No, I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right. What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation?
저자식 모가지 뽑았어야 돼 저거.
The man said he'd take care of it. So why don't you take the hint and get out?
Tweedledee, please.
건들지
I'm
마라.
already pissed off. You don't want to make it worse.
You think I'm scared of you? You're nothing more
That's
than a...
enough. I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie. However, like I said, I'd be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Georgie.
You got what you wanted, so just...
Sit down now.
카리스마 장난 아닌데? 뒤틀린 남자? 안지라니까 안지네.
I killed him, so what? You should have
그래.
just kept your nose where it fucking belonged.
Georgie,
Why'd you do it? Why kill them?
Does it matter?
Look, the
상관이냐
fact
그게?
is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. But you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this.
And
you
then
told me
attempt
to
to
kill
blame
him.
me for it. You will be
네 분인데?
silent while we discuss
나
it
아무것도 안 했는데 네분 났는데
This is
지금?
right bollocks, this. You're just gonna let him do this?
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift, ensuring our continued cooperation.
What the hell?
Take this fucker. Take all of them. I didn't fucking
Don't
start
make
this.
any trouble, Georgie.
Are you seriously throwing me under the fucking carriage after everything I've done for you?
합의는 개뿔.
It's over, so get up.
I'd advise against that approach, Bigby.
You can't just hand me over. What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us.
For
그거 믿니?
minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like
You
that?
think I give a fuck if I'm the one? Who the shit do you think you fuckers
Just
are?
get the fuck out of here.
I do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
What are you saying? Yeah, what the fuck? You're gonna make sure we all go down this shit.
지금 이 개판 재밌네요. 기다려보죠.
Told you.
I'm not going anywhere.
난 어디 안 가. 더 해봐.
This could have gone so well. To speak the truth,
보기 좋다, 야,
I'm
이런
really
개판.
a good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
본색을 드러내네요. 거울. 블러디 메리. 표현 보소.
Did I miss anything good? Well, look at you, all fixed up.
아이, 뒤통수! 야, 좀 많긴 하다. 우선 넣어. 우선 넣어. 우선 그리고 넣어. 이번엔 넣어. 봐봐, 결국 힘이라니까. 이럴 때는. 연총. 어?
You're done, Wolf.
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
난 한 놈만. 아야!
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out.
나이스! 만족. 벌써 힘으로 따지려고 자식. 어씨, 어마어마한 걸 봤다. 이번엔 너니?
This way.
야, 비겨. 야, 꼬리 새끼. 아휴, 누워있어. 나도 간다. 좋아.
Oh, shit.
I know.
어디였죠? 뒤틀린 남자는? 에이, 갑자기? 들어. 오케이. 2차 후륜이구나. 이런. 뭐죠? 에이, 요요. 잠깐만, 나 너무 티나는 거 아니야 지금? 위로 올라가. 이거야. 이 맛에 늑대 인간하지. 오요. 저 차네요. 딱 보이죠? 아니, 갑자기 이렇게 된다고? 바로 앞에 뛰어. 오, 잡았다. 뭐긴 뭐야, 나 아직. 뒤틀린 남자. 이런 띠미를. 안 잡히네요. 이런. 아, 다 잡았는데. 아, 다 잡은 건데. 길이 없구나.
Gun it.
Are you sure?
Do it.
He's not moving.
Keep going.
그냥 견디고 그랬나 한번? 아하, 슛집을 왔구나. 코앞 이제 바로 앞이죠. 이러면 절묘하게 옷이? 그것도 맞춤 옷이? 볼까요? 조지의 차. 피 많이 흘렸네. 이 정도 피면 죽었다고 봐야지. 와, 거의 뭐 하혈을 했구만. 피똥 쌌구만 저거.
Come on. We can't stay here.
Hang on. I need a minute.
Okay. Can you
들어볼까?
stand up? It's okay. Take your time. Slowly.
It's no fucking use. No way I'm walking out of here.
How did this
당연하지.
happen, Georgie? How did it get this?
좀 볼까요? 얼마나 아파하는지.
Well, it won't be your fault.
에휴, 가자. 그만하자 이제.
Shit.
나왔어.
Hello, Bigby.
안녕.
I hoped you'd come to your senses. Crooked Man's the one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go. That it, Sheriff? I had to say your goodbyes first.
I'm taking you in, Georgie. Let's
이리 와.
go.
가자.
You gonna carry me?
Please, Sheriff. Haven't you done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
Vivian, you don't know what you're doing.
I'm trying to help you here.
You can't seriously want to protect
왜
this guy.
보호하는
You
거야?
know what he did.
I'm not going anywhere. It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
What?
He made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered...
Of course it does. Those girls
So
are
it's
like...
all my fucking fault then?
I
You
didn't mean-
fucking... You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck?
다른
I
스티치가
did what I
없었다.
had to! You can't fucking blame me for that.
Look, I'm
Sometimes you just have to do what you're told. Then it comes back to bite you in the ass because some good-for-nothing crooked bastard decides you're not worth shit anymore.
You didn't have to do
그래.
anything.
언제나 있어.
Like hell I didn't. Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the crooked man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with.
통제가 안
So I
되는
fucking killed
사람들은 죽인다는
And
얘기잖아.
I do it
이거는.
again. Because it's
듣지
not my fault. The crooked man gave the order. He told me to kill them.
그렇다고 하냐?
And then he fucking sold me out. The both of you can go rot in hell.
Georgie.
You think I'm the one to fucking blame?
You're still the one who pulled the
그래,
trigger.
실행은 너야.
Nobody held your hand and made you go through.
말 바꾸는 거죠 지금 불리하니까.
Believe what you want. I can tell you've made up your mind. Doesn't matter if it's fucking true or not.
진실은 네가 실행했다는 거야.
But it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Narissa. And I'm just the sap taking
와
the fall
자기
for the
합리화
whole thing.
쩐다 저거.
It must be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right? George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault. But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know? At the end of the day, you're just like him. Coming here, talking about
아
options.
그만
Like
칭얼거려.
it was that simple.
Stop complaining and take responsibility for what you did.
그래.
You murdered Faith and Lily. You put those fucking ribbons around their necks. You had the power to let them go, but you chose not to.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them, what would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die, do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you doing?
I told you, you don't know the fuck about anything.
Wait, how is she
지휘한도
involved in all this?
관련이 있다고?
This is the original.
어? 원본?
The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith.
죽겠지.
So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
I know that. But did it have to be like this?
침묵할게요.
You
저는.
sold me out.
Welcome to the club, then.
You have to understand, nobody was supposed to die. When we built this place, it was just a stupid idea, a gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were going to be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point.
근데 목숨을 걸 만한 일이야 이게?
The crooked man showed up and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. Kill her then.
헐.
What are you doing?
Break the spell. Save the fucking day.
Stop it.
I told you. Sometimes all your options are shit.
그래, 다른 방법은 항상 있다고 했잖아 내가.
We'll find another way. She doesn't have to die. Maybe the witches
Don't
can.
talk about me like I'm not even here. Please. You think this is hard for you? My life
아니
is such a
편들어줬는데 왜
fucking
그래?
burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
I wasn't really.
Just shut up.
You're right. It's your
그래 네
life.
삶이야.
I know what I've done.
Wait.
I'm sick
설마.
of everyone thinking that they can just do what they
수술 리본은
want with
푸나?
my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking same.
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily? To all of them.
Vivian, wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them. What I took away from them.
조지 저거 쓰레기네 저거 완전히 저거. 저 쓰레기네 저거 완전히.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Vivian, don't.
안돼. 헐.
Vivian, no! Fuck! No, 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 no! Why'd you have to do that, Vivian?
너 때문에 그래야 지가.
Vivian. Shit.
만족하니?
You happy now? Is this what you wanted?
헐.
Vivian, I didn't fucking mean it. I was just... Oh.
와. 막장이네.
Get up.
뻑뻑대 이렇게 이 자식아. 안 죽어. 안 죽어. 튀어나오긴 했다. 근데 안 죽어.
I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that.
안 죽는다니까.
Just make sure you give the crooked man the same treatment when you find him. Really fuck him up for me, alright? For both of us. You know the bastard.
이제 와서 동정이야. 아 진짜 어떡하라는 거냐.
Make a promise to a dying man.
야 걱정하지 마.
Don't worry about the crooked man.
Old foundry by the river, alright? Shepherd Metal.
주조공장.
He'll be there. Fucking asshole. You wanna finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you wanna do, right? Well, whatever it is, just get it over with. I'm not sticking around for much longer.
That's not who I am.
그래 난 그런 사람 아니요.
Prove it then. No more games, alright? We both know how this ends.
아 비비야.
Just make it quick. I know what I did. Let's not draw this out.
All right, Georgie.
아. 쌍으로 가네요. 어우. 씨. 이런 씨. 포스터 가지고 그냥 시선 강탈이야. 자, 이제 이 술집은 문을 닫았네요. 그래요. 강변에 있는 주조 주조장이라 했지? 푸딩의 파이. 페어. 셰퍼드 금속 공장. 공사? 주조 아니었어. 자, 셰퍼드 금속 공사. 늦은 밤 리무진을 조사한다. 아까 이 차를 잡았어야 돼.
Still warm. He's here, all right.
엔진 따뜻하고마잉. 엔진 따뜻하고마잉. 자, 들어가 보죠.
Of course.
챙겼어? 부셔. 금속공사? 상자.
So this is where they've been sending these.
더 없나? 자, 누가 기다릴까요?
Big Wolf.
이 목소리는
The Big Bad Wolf.
블러디 메리죠. 사진? 잠깐만. 사진이랑 상자. 이건 뭐야? 봉인되어 있는 관이 하나 있어? 백작이야?
You used to be something.
뒤틀린 남자. 그거구나. 고문도구. 게시판. 지켜봤네. 지켜보고 있었던 거야. 페이스랑 처음 볼 때도, 홀리랑 백설이 만날 때도, 모든 거를 다 지켜보고 있었구나. 잠깐만. 저 사진 뭐죠? 페이스. 얘 누구야? 얘 누구고? 얘 네리사 같고. 얘 누구야? 비비안인가? 얘가 목줄하고 있더라고. 보니까 목에 리본을 하고 있죠? 페이스, 비비안. 그리고 이 가운데 여성은 목줄이 없는데? 리본이? 네리사인가 보다. 네리사. 페이스. 얘 누구야? 오케이.
They used to fear you.
친절이요.
Anywhere their small shivering bodies would fit.
자, 고문용 바퀴죠. 오호? 작업대. 이거 은탄 만들었구나. 실버 블렛. 어머나.
It's about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Bigby. I see you made it here.
뒤틀린 남자.
I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you finish, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
키워기로.
Does that usually work for you? You planning to kill me with your eyeballs? I assume your mother taught you how to fight proper? Or was she too busy fucking whatever breeze drifted through town?
말한 것 봐라. 어휴.
Come on.
솔직히 안 맞을 줄 알았어.
Is that the best you can do?
얘 진짜 세. 근데. 아유, 맞았다. 어디 갔어? 어디 갔지? 절로 와봐. 튀어 나오겠는데 이거? 깜짝이야. 너무 무서워. 굳이 여기 들어간 거야? 잘 맞고 있어요.
Where are you? Come out and face me.
나왔다. 왜 저래 얼굴이? 야 거울이잖아 온몸이. 안 아파? 안 아픈디? 엄마 그렇게 싸움을 가르쳤더냐? 어휴. 와. 해피. 하나 둘 느낌상 터미네이터 엔딩 같은데? 금속이니까 이 과정 또 변신. 그래 괴물 대 괴물로 붙자. 요롱알이야. 전 뒷노. 야 뭐 이렇게 많아? 어휴! 아이 진짜 이때 다수야? 와 잠깐. 에휴. 뭐지 이게? 커다란 늑대다. 커다란 늑대. 야, 가만히 있어봐. 아기돼지 사냥되잖아 이거. 늑대 거대한 늑대. 하는 거 보소. 또! 야 진짜 좋아. 조금씩 나오네요. 아, 설마 이것은? 지푸라기 집 날리듯이? 아기들 사면제 바람으로 방역기였어. 도망가나? 오! 찌른다. 허망하게 이겼어. 허망하게 이겼어. 근데 옷은 있나 나? 옷 찢어진 거 아니야? 알몸일 텐데. 이야, 역시 남자한테는 빠르지. 아, 변신할 때 옷을 벗었네요. 가지런히. 예상치 못했어. 옷 벗으면서 변신한 거야. 주섬.
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
헐.
This gun holds 6 rounds of special.
그런데
I won't miss next time.
안 먹히네.
Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want. You plan to do what she says, don't you?
그래, 그럴 생각이야.
But what happens to you once you get there is a different story.
I'm not quite finished. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial.
판을 받겠다.
Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial. Are we clear?
You need to tell me right now. We're not going anywhere until I get some answers from you.
If you want answers, you're going to have to cooperate.
총을 들고 협력을 해달라고?
There's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy.
그래, 총을 겨누면 하는 말이 아니잖아.
This is just a precaution.
예방책 치고 너무 치명적이다, 야.
I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women.
자기 합리화 장난 아니네요.
All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
Maybe you didn't carry it out. But I don't think Georgie was lying when he said you ordered their
그래.
deaths.
사람 죽으면서까지 거짓말할 이유가 없잖아.
We both know that. I'm a businessman, not a killer.
아, 전형적인 살인자의 말이 나왔다.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. I don't mean to belabor the point, but just so we're clear, if you change your mind and decide to do something stupid, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town.
가자, 어쨌든.
And I worry you're not thinking of the
가자고. 말이 많아. 혀가 길어.
What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero? Because those are two very different things.
This is about protecting
그래.
Fabletown. Some asshole murders 2 of our people. It's my job to bring them down.
그래.
Why are you here? You know who murdered them.
너.
Georgie.
이 자식 나한테 변호하네.
Dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going?
따라와.
Rather not dawdle.
시끄러.
All right, let's go. hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it.
와,
If you don't mind.
이놈 보소?
What do you say?
안 돼.
I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
You're
아,
under
때리고 싶다.
arrest.
씨. 한 대 치고 싶다.
Trial in front of your peers.
한 대 치고 싶다.
And your punishment will follow.
아, 한 대 치고 싶다. 아, 이 새끼 저거 씨. 잡았네 어쨌든 흑막을.
I know.
마법 우물해
We
봐.
have to do something. Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing
Are
happening?
we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to.
자, 데리고 왔죠.
He's back.
The crooked man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
욕 좀 그만해.
Are you okay?
아니, 안 괜찮아.
It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble at the crooked man's place.
It's nothing.
하지만 백설이니까 괜찮은 척.
Guess you've been worse. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know. I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
What do you have to say for
Where the
yourself?
fuck do you get off?
Poor
You think
girls.
you have the right
And
to
what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook.
This. You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The crooked man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White, but I thought it would be unwise to proceed with such faulty information.
Georgie may have
X로
killed
가죠.
her,
그래,
but you
명령으로
made
된
the
건
call.
되죠.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel
죽었어.
now?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not.
Well, where is he?
Sheriff?
Georgie was a victim of this
그래.
psycho, too. He was pushed into the whole thing and now he's dead.
He's... what?
죽었어? 너무?
Dead. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
I'm well aware of my rights, Miss White. Unless you plan to abandon the charter entirely.
Let her
우리
finish.
백설님 밝히지
You can
마.
have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Big.
그래, 얘는 나 죽이려 했잖아.
A
두 번이나.
misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
가만 있어.
Now, is there anything you would like to say?
띠끼빨빠지 이럴 때. 띠끼빨빠?
First
옛날
of all,
말인가?
I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're
Come on, it's obvious.
And there's all the other crap he's done.
The rest of the charges are more than enough to deserve
We
execution.
all know who you are. We know what you've done.
아, 말하지 말걸. 가만히 있을걸. 중립을 지켜야 되는데
The
이럴 때.
crooked man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
But
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly.
잘한다.
No more
헬스 잘한다.
snap
맞아.
judgments, no more secrets.
이게 감정적으로
We are going to
판단하면 안
treat
돼요.
everyone fairly,
절차도 무시 못해요.
even when they don't
확실해도
listen.
절차는 지켜야 돼. 그래야지 질서가 지켜지는 거야. 더럽지만 그게 질서야. 더럽지만 이게 질서죠.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
This is such bullshit.
Georgie's always been a bit of a powder keg. It was only a matter of time before something like this happened.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
공격받았는데?
Yeah, and your goons attacked me. Did you forget that part?
They get a bit carried away sometimes.
허허, 이거 보소.
Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you?
이게 변호야?
You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
이거죠.
Yeah, right. They don't do it because they want to protect you. You intimidate people. Use scare tactics. They're afraid if they don't follow orders, they'll end up dead.
Let me explain this to you. My
뒷짐지고 보소, 유노?
hired help. I see some of them are here among you.
아, 진짜 미녀와 야수.
They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah. That's what you did to us. How you kept us all.
야, 너희도 가만히 있어.
Me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
애초에 살림이 일을 잘 못해가지고 이런 데 버린 것도 맞아.
Wasn't I?
You're the fucking problem here, not us.
그래.
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story.
포섭하는 거죠, 한 명씩.
She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back. And in turn, we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
For the longest time, not much. But they asked me to come work for them.
Really? The new deputy mayor wants you on the 13th floor?
No. The wolf offered me the job. She wanted my tree destroyed.
아이,
If she had
백설.
her way, I'd be hung out to dry on a
아, 백설의
clothesline.
과거
What?
행적이 아주 그냥 드러나네요.
You're gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Is that true?
Don't blame Snow. She had her reason.
그래.
Greenleaf was using her magic to help Crane and the
그래.
Crooked Man. That's why Snow wanted your tree burned.
That's not why.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with a crooked man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town.
제발 말 잘해라, 백설. 믿는다. 믿는다. 말
That may
잘해라.
not always be clear right away, but I want you all to know that I care
말 잘해야
deeply
돼.
about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Like you did with her?
우린 발전할 거야.
Haven't been great for a while now, but
그래, 우린 나아갈
we'll
거야.
do better at protecting you.
원래 시작이 어려운
People
법이야.
like him.
The crooked man's been exploiting you, exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength. And if things didn't fall exactly his way, someone would die.
빚어?
Do you really think the crooked man cared about you? He just cared about your money.
그래 이거야
He cares
이거.
about your obedience.
나 말 잘한다. 이거야 이거. 오 오케이. 이쪽으로 오네요 한
You're all
명씩.
still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over. And those
프로듀션도
girls
이쪽으로 왔다.
will have their justice.
다 오네. 끝났다. 사건은 끝났죠.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to
와
Georgie
증거를.
was working for you. Bigby got a confession.
A confession that nobody heard.
와 이거
I'm no
이따구로 가네.
But I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke, especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
Snow?
So, are we done?
And what about your history? All you've done to this fucking town.
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right.
아니.
We're doing this.
아니 벨.
Of
왜
course.
여기서 말을 이렇게 어떻게 해?
This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
them.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course.
뭔 개소리를 하려는 거야?
If I'm to blame for Georgie's mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions as well?
Like
Oh?
what?
How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
You can't be serious.
That was different.
What? You think you shouldn't be held
야
accountable?
그럼 수염이었어. 나 아니야.
He was a murder suspect.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when
그래,
that
그래,
happened,
그래.
right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection.
보호하기 위해서라고.
Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
헐.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
그게 다른 문제지.
Order those two girls dead.
무게 다른데 이래
Never
지금.
happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to
그 말에도
scapegoat me
저
for their
말에도
own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer
증거가
for
없잖아.
the
반이 그렇게 말했다는.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I
The
know.
laws apply when we need them to.
Bluebeard, please.
What's that supposed to mean?
Everyone
진정해봐.
calm down. This
기다려봐.
isn't
I
the
need a
reason we're
certain level
here.
of privilege.
아이 가만히 있어봐 이 자식아. 스프루 수염.
This is how it's always.
아니 저.
This is what I'm talking about.
아니
We
개판이야.
lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more?
설득하네요.
Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent?
아,
when you
새치어다,
grant
진짜.
eviction? Who
새치어야
will
새치어.
dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big
와.
wolf? Who will be
Bigby, Miss White.
어 내리스다.
the...
야 풀어도 돼 이제. 풀어도 돼.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say.
이제 리본 풀어도
Why
돼.
don't you take a moment to catch your breath, little
What's
one?
she doing here?
인어공주.
I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Bluebeard.
야
She
말하기
has
뜨잖아.
something to say.
들어보자.
We're gonna listen. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut
whether-
up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body.
그래 비비가 죽었잖아.
Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
We need to establish some order here.
Vivian wanted you free
거짓말하면 안
from the
돼요.
ribbons. She took her own life.
거짓말하면 안 돼요.
I'm sorry, I don't think
Nerissa. My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This
어허.
fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me. And now I can finally say, you're an asshole. And I hope you rot at the bottom of the witching well for what you did.
And this just confirms it.
He
끝났네요.
made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
You guilty.
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well. No, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever...
와 말하는 것 봐. 마지막까지 져줄
This is how
법인데.
you want to repay all I've done for you.
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
Wait!
You're done talking, crooked man. You had your chance.
Well done then.
이제 내가 갈 곳 하나야.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
어?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's
I
not
assure
good
you.
enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has a
more
point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough
I don't get
bloodshed
So we
already?
get rid of
It's too
him.
dangerous.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up!
아 마녀가 갑자기 어려운 길을 선택하라고
Clearly,
하네.
we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
Why not?
What about a vote?
What do you think this is?
Everyone, calm down.
투표를 하자.
We should have a vote. Make
그래,
it
민주적으로.
democratic.
Do you really think that's going to work?
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
안
What
돼?
about Bigby?
어?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the
내가
only
다 하라고?
official representative, really. He should be the judge.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine.
Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Snow.
Just do what you think is
아
right.
내가 선택해야 돼? 너는
Yes, Sheriff.
머리를 뽑는다.
Teach him a fucking lesson.
No.
He has to
We can
die.
lock him
Just
away.
fucking get rid of him.
Not this way.
우와! 헐! 야야야야야야야야야 글로 가면 안 돼. 글로 가면 안 돼. 에이 자식아.
There you are.
뭐가 있어?
You all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep.
Finish it, Sheriff.
Please, we can still.
End it already.
어렵지만 올바른 길이 강금인 것 같아. 강금해.
You said you had a way to keep him from hurting people.
Wait, you
After
can't
what
be
he's
serious.
done, you just gonna put him in prison?
This
알아.
isn't the way, Sheriff.
You're doing the right
모가지를 뽑고 싶어 나도.
Yes, there's a way.
그래 이게 옳은 길이야.
All right. Do it.
한순간의 고통보다 차라리 작은 고통 주는 게 더 좋은 선택인 것 같아요. 이거 뭐야? 산림 후아 아파트 다음날. 아 이거다. 순간 버그 때문에 다시 시작했어요. 콜린 나오겠지. 까마귀.
Not what I was expecting.
아 까마귀 됐구나.
Crooked man.
He's got a sharp tongue. I thought it would be better for everyone if he parted with
새로 만들어 버렸군요.
Thanks, Greenleaf.
it. Work is work, I guess.
Hey, Sheriff. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay.
누가 내려가는 거지? 잠깐 농장 누가 하는 거야?
This fucking line.
얘들도 누구야? 목에 리본. 다 있네요.
Oh,
잭도 있고.
Mr. Wolf,
와요.
Flycatcher left his keys.
파리잡이? 뭐 문제 있어?
Is everything okay? You look...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
그래. 아, 저
Good
금방
morning,
죽는
Miss
저거.
White.
You're late.
쟤 싫어. 푸른 수염. 너무 싫어. 극혐. 컬린.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
허허. 버그 맞네 아까 그거. 맥주 들고 가는 대지라니. 펜트하우스가 13층인가? 마녀가 사는 곳. 자, 누가 과연 농장으로 가는 걸까요? 토드인가? 아, 토드네 가네. 농장으로 가네.
I'm going. Jesus.
We only have like 5 minutes.
Carry me for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit.
도와주려 했는데.
Forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day.
그러게 말이야.
Shit.
어떻게 지내?
Let's go grab that, would you? How are you, holding up? I know this isn't ideal for you. Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'll get another chance, but Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway.
Wait, Sheriff Bigby, I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
뭐 주려고 그래?
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her, she was nice. So
이거 뭐야?
What is it?
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the
아,
best.
이거 그거다. 벌레.
It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, cause when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
아.
I'm sorry, TJ, but look on the bright side, okay? There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby, so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Monday seeing you. It'll be nice.
이 동장이란 공간이 어떤 공간인지 알 수가 없어가지고.
It won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No, I'm. Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves.
돼지들 있나?
Wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ.
아, 마음 좀 그러네요.
Hey, Bigby. Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig?
여기 있을 거야.
That's bullshit, Bigby, and you know it. You're all fucking corrupt.
야, 걔는 그래도 돼지잖아. 너는 걸어다니고 개구리가.
Saying goodbye?
네레사.
Hi.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
그러게.
Yeah, I guess I am.
풀어.
It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
나 풀어줄게.
Bigby, I know you're trying to help.
아, 그래.
This is just something I need to do on my own, okay? Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the crooked man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand.
내가 고발한 거야,
You've seen how
그러면?
they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence? I had to.
Narissa, what did you do?
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the crooked man to leave us alone. We could just
아,
forget the
얘가
whole thing.
고발한 거야. 세 명이서 탈출하겠는데 네리스타가
What?
So I
배신한 거지.
told him everything, and I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
Georgie didn't do mercy. You know that.
그래.
Could have been reasoned with. I was counting on that.
아,
Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the crooked man. But then, oh God.
담배를 준다. 한 대 펴.
Thank you.
한 대 펴 우선. 여기는 금연이 없나 봐.
I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the crooked man? Back at the well.
거짓말했구나.
What I said.
But it wasn't the truth.
재판에서
was it?
거짓말한 거죠,
What does it
네리스타가.
matter? I know the crooked man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
I guess.
그래, 지나간 일이다 우선은. 모르겠다.
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after
그때 이후?
that night after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
You?
I walked her over here, and I left her, just hoping that maybe if I couldn't save them, could at least save the rest of us.
So, that piece of fabric I found near there, that was you?
얘가 다쳤나 보다
I cut
그러면.
my leg trying to get over the fence.
So you started all this.
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten.
이 사건의 진정한 배우는 네리스타네요.
The crooked man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence, and the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
It's going to be different now, I promise.
그래, 달라질 거야.
That won't happen
아마도.
anymore. Not while I'm around.
You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
I don't really know where we stand anymore. Things are just different.
Huh. Things are always different. Look, Bigby. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but
Without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You knew when to show mercy, and you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man, it was you.
I hope I've at least done some good here.
You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you.
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
I need to tell you something. I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too. Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little
Did Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for.
잠깐.
I'll see you around.